Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing good today. Well, today I'm going to show you probably the most important thing that you need to look at when you pick out your seed potatoes. This is going to save you money, and we're going to talk a little bit about when you plant them, what this means as far as getting, bigger potatoes and being able to use that seed potato correctly, what that potato actually does for the eyes. So guys, we're going to go ahead and get into it, but real quick, I do want to apologize because I know it probably sounds like I'm in a cave in here, but it's just really windy outside, so I thought it would be better, to try and do it in here. So what I have is I've got 3 different size seed potatoes. They're all the same variety, and I'm going to show you the difference in them. So hang on just a second. Okay guys, so this is the first one, and it weighs about 1 pound. Now when you're looking at seed potatoes, you'll notice it seems like there's a lot more eyes on one end than there is the other. But this one here, if you look, it has an eye down here. And then on the other side, it's got a little bit of an eye right there. And then it's got several here. Now, why this is important is if you're going to cut this, you really want 2 to maybe 3 eyes per piece. If you're going to put a whole potato in the ground, you really don't want any more than that either. Because each one of these is going to turn into a plant. And if you put this in and you've got 5 or 6 eyes in one spot, you're going to get 5 or 6 plants, but the potatoes on them could be a lot smaller because there's just not enough nutrients in that one spot. So I really, from experience, I really suggest cutting pieces or getting potatoes that really only have 2 or 3 eyes. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to cut it probably right here, so that'll be 1 piece. And then I'll come up here and cut this, basically cut this top part in half. So that will give me 3 different seeds that I'm going to plant. Okay, so that's a 1 pound piece. Okay, so this one, it went right around 8 ounces. And it's got some good eyes on this end. But guys, I never would have bought this one. I bought it really to show you guys, because here you can see it's got some damage to it. But the real reason is it looks like, this is a rodent has ate into it or something. But there's no eyes on this end. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have to cut this like right here. Just cut it in half, and then so on an 8 ounce piece, I'm going to get 2, seed potatoes out of it. Now this one was about 4 ounces, maybe just a little bit more, and it had some pretty decent eyes right there. But on the other end, I've got an eye there, and I got an eye right there, okay? So this one, I would just cut it in half. So that's a 4 ounce potato, and I'm going to get 2 basically seed potatoes from this. So let me explain what I'll try to make sense out of all this for you. So hold on just a second. Okay, guys. Now, before I finish up real quick, guys, if you find value in this stuff, if you enjoy it and you want to see how my potatoes come out and stuff, please consider subscribing. I really would appreciate it. Okay, so here's the money part of it. I went to a farm store, and they had these in bins, and they were 99 cents a pound, okay? Now, if you buy them out of a seed catalog, seed potatoes are pretty expensive. If you go to a big box store where they sell them in the little bags, they're still pretty expensive. So that 1 pound potato that I'm going to get 3 plants from, 3, seed potatoes from, that was $1 for 3 plants if you want to look at it like that. The one that was a ½ pound I only got 2 off of it. But if I had 2 similar ones to that, I would actually get 4 plants per pound, okay? Now the small one, and I really wouldn't want it any smaller than that, but you know, you cut it in half, that's 4 ounces. So actually I can get 4 plants. So that would, or 4 of those potatoes in a pound. So that's 8 seed potatoes basically that I could plant. So for $1, I would get 8 plants. So really what it is, you have to understand, all that potato is there for is just to give that eye energy, let it sprout, let it grow. And then after the roots start growing on the potato, they're going to take over. So you don't need a 1 pound potato for 2 eyes. It's just kind of a waste. So you really want to think about that. The most important thing that you want to do is have eyes on each end, where you can take a 1 pound potato and hopefully get 4 or maybe even 5 pieces out of it. It's, you know, it's still $1 a pound. And I seen people, 2 people actually made that mistake this weekend when I was buying them. I can't say it's a mistake, but they just went and picked the biggest ones up they could find. And that's okay if they have those eyes all you know, on each side and everything. But guys, it's something to keep in mind. It doesn't take real long just to look them over, and it'll save you some money and you'll get more to plant. Well guys, that's the video, and I hope it helps, and you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later. See ya.